Hello YouTube and welcome back to another poker video. And today I'm going to try to go over a few pros and cons versus cash versus tournaments at the low to micro stakes on Ignition. I've been playing both recently quite a bit. And then after that, we are going to go over a session that you are watching right now of tournaments where I lose another $100. The downswing continues, but we will still make a final table. Anyways, let's get straight into it. The main thing, and this might be the only thing unless I think of some other things, is the variance. The cash games have way less variance, but way less reward. Basically, you're not going to downswing as hard, but you're not going to upswing as hard. It's basically the main difference. The players play pretty badly on both. Very bad plays on both, for sure. But yeah, tournaments, this video is literally like an example, and this last couple weeks is an example because, last month we hit two $1,000 wins on tournaments. It was an amazing month, but last month we've lost $500, and so far in this month we've lost $200 playing tournaments. Not very good. And then, the cash games, I've played 3 times. The first time, I lost $5. The second time, I made 40. The third time, I made 30. There's a couple other sessions you won't see, and I made money on all those too. But it's just very small wins. But the losses are also very small. So, the tournaments, there's an insane amount of variance. But when the variance is on your side, you make a shitload. And for cash games, you can pretty consistently make $20 to $40 every time you play. And this is at the low and micro stakes. I will be moving up in the cash game soon. I have another cash game video coming this weekend where I'm going to do the $5 six max instead of full ring. Then after that, we're going to do the $10 ones. And we're going to continue to play tournaments. As you can see in this session, really the main difference is just variance. The players play badly in both. And I already talked about how to play differently in both. Although to add on to that, I've noticed in cash games as well that I've been over betting more as well. But let's just check out this is a tournament video. So not much on that topic, but there's something there. If anyone else has anything they can add on to, you can comment down below. Well, I guess I could say tournaments are probably more exciting because, you win more, while cash games are pretty boring for the most part. Because, the blinds never go up. You can't win big. So I guess the excitement factor, and that's what really made me like tournaments more for the longest time, is because they're more exciting. I probably do still like tournaments more, but as of right now, I don't, because obviously I'm losing. But playing the cash has been making up for it a tiny bit at least. So we lose $100 in this sesh, but then right after this, I play cash and make half of it back. So that's sweet. But we did the AM shift again. Not as early as last time, but you can see right now it's 7 a.m. And the reason I've been playing at this time, not really any specific reason, I guess, except I do like the fact that, it's early, so I can literally just play the entire day until I get a final table, which is exactly what I'm going to do in this session. I'm going to try to stay on until I make a final table, however many tournaments it takes. And that's part of why I wasn't able to make much, because it took a while, as you can see. But it was just a rough sesh, I think. We're going to find out if there's anything I could do differently. This hand's really nice. We get the queen, we get the straight on the river, and he bets really small, so I feel pretty good. I mean, I guess it's half pot, but I just didn't think he had a flush very often. So I put him all in. He actually folded the same hand pretty much. Showed it. I'm not showing. And we're in, what are we in? So we're in the $5 knockout monster stack. It is pretty far along, and we got like 50K. Started off with 15K, so a nice 3x buy-in. We're going to raise the twos to 3K with a bounty on the big blind. And Big Stack's going to call, and we're going to definitely bet this flop. Thinking he's going to continue light, trying to get the bounty, and he's actually going to min-raise. I thought about coming up over the top, but I decided just to call because I want him to keep barreling on the turn, which is what he is going to do. And in hindsight, I regret my decision, but I do end up going for a jam. Hoping he calls, thinking I'm full of it. He does not call, and we do win $5 and all the chips. And then we got 5-8 on the big blind. We are going to check in the $500 mystery knockout. $3 buy-in. Started with 75,000 chips, so we're around a double up now. And yeah, 5-8's not very good, but we were the big blind, so we had to check. That's what we're going to do. And we flop bottom pair with a heart. Very weak heart, though. So, yeah, not very good. But this dude's going to bet one single blind, and this guy's going to call. I said, fuck it, why not? Why not call one blind? I mean, we've got a full house backdoor draw, kind of. You never know. So, I am going to go for a call. Nothing on the other tournaments right now, but we will go over them soon. And we turn a two pair. It's looking pretty good now, especially since he just bet one blind on the flop. I almost think he never has a flush. And he bets one blind again on the turn. And like, I just don't think anyone's got a flush at this point. So I'm going to raise it up, trying to get value with my two pair. And what's going to happen next? He is going to raise us basically like all in or fold. I go for the all in because you've been betting one blind every street. And I don't really understand why, but he was actually doing that with a flush. I don't know why. But this time we're going to have another limped pot. We have Jack 3 in the big blind in the $15, $5 knockout. And we flop middle pair, and the original limper is going to bet half pot. We're going to call, looking him up. Ace is not favorable. Hopefully he checks now. He is going to check in a 6. We're hoping he still checks. He does bet half pot again. And basically, I go in for the hero call, and we were right. He limped in with Jack 5. Pretty terrible play. We win with the pair of threes. And the chip leader is going to raise 3x. We have Ace King. We're all in. And the guy who limped the Jack 3 is all in. So hopefully we can take him out here with the Ace King. Let's take him out. One time. Big pot. Got stuff going on the other tables, but nothing too crazy. He's got the jacks. We need some help. Okay, we're good. Nope. He hits a freaking jack. Seriously. And this one's going to come out of the $1,000 guarantee mystery knockout, $10 buy-in. We are going to all in over a limp with queens, and the big blind has sevens. We're going to double it up. Started with 75K, and we're at 116, so almost a double up stack. And, yeah, we basically have to go with this Jack 9 or the next hand. I decided to go with this in case my next hand was worse. This Jack 9 can hit every so often. I'm hoping it hits this time. Trying to make the comeback. Nothing going on the other ones. We flop a jack, but it's 5 ways. But pretty much a limped pot. They all flatted my raise. The big blind is going to bet small at this flop, and he gets 1 call so far, 2 calls. Comes in 8. Still got top pair, but now we also have... Is that double gutter? I think I got a double gutter now. And he's just going to keep betting 1 blind on the turn. So, I mean, I'm feeling pretty good. I mean, 1 blind ain't very big. Until a queen comes. Now I'm a little concerned here. Really hoping no one's got a queen. Please, no queen. And he had 6s that whole time. And we're good. We are going to all in the pocket 8s now, trying to get ourselves back in this pretty good. We're going to get called. Big blind's got to think about it. He's really thinking. Is this going to go 3 ways? Nope. And he has 6s. We got the better pair. No 6. No 6. We'll double it up. This hand we're going to be looking at the 9s, I think, in the 1,000 guarantee 10K chips. We'll go down to it in a second. Pretty sure I raised. Yeah, we're not going to play the 10-6. There we go. We raised to 400. Hoping to get some action. And yeah, we rebought into the $500 mystery knockout. Trying to get a vengeance on the 1 blind bettors with the flush. Not going to play the King Jack in this spot. Too much action for us. It's gonna come Ace 5-2 all hearts. We got the 9 of hearts. I am just gonna check it, hoping to play some turns. We also got Queen 10 suited. He's gonna bet 1 blind, which I'm not worried about at all. Jack on the turn, and we're gonna probably call with this Queen 10 suited. He's going to size up on the turn. Probably going to keep calling. We do river a flush. And we got a flush draw with the Queen 10. And when he overbet jams, I'm just good on it. I don't know what he could have had. It could have been bluffing, but I'm not going to do it. It's a pretty under bluff spot. But we turn an open ender with the flush draw now on the Queen 10. He's going to come out and bet 30K. We're going to just rip her in. Hoping to get some folds. He's going to be priced in, but this looks really strong. Let's see if we get it through. And even if he calls, we got a lot of outs. He is gonna fold. Then we got sixes on the big blind in the $5 knockout. We're going to all in at the limper on the small blind. He's got queen 4 and he flops a flush draw, turns a queen. Absolutely disgusting. We're going to raise the jack 10 and a 10 on the flop, 10-9-5, rainbow. We're going to bet it. He's going to call, and a king of diamonds on the turn, kind of scary. Queen jack gets there, but we have a jack in our hand, and he bets the size where it's all in or fold, and I'm not going to fold just because the king hit the turn. He actually floated us with 3-4 of diamonds on 10-9-5 rainbow. He turned a flush draw and basically went with it, and we're good. No flush for him on the river. And now we're going to be playing out of the event number 106 of the Black Diamond Poker Open 2000 guarantee $5 PKO on the top screen. We raised with the queen, get a call, and then someone's going to 3-bet. I was thinking about just putting in the 4-bet, but I decided to just go with the all-in. Hoping to cooler someone here with like ace, queen, or jacks, but he actually has the kings. Hits the king right away. We are finished. And yeah, we are going to end up losing after that. Ace 10, we call the all-in on the big blind. Blind versus blind. He had king 7 double up. We're going to raise jacks in the 10K chips. And we got king jack. We raised, and we're going to c-bet on queen 7-7. Pretty good board to c-bet king jack. We can turn some things. And he doesn't have a lot of value on that board, I don't think. He is going to raise. We're just going to fold it. No, not interested. And yeah, the jacks is getting spicy. Pretty decent run out. 2 aces on the board. We're going to call, but he did have an ace. Not good. But we're going to all in these 3s in the $500 mystery knockout. We're going to get called by the button. He's going to have king jack. No kings or jacks one time, or 5s or 6s. All of it misses, and we double it up back to over starting stack. And we're going to get another limped pot with 9 deuce. We're on the big blind. King 10, 6, 2 diamonds. We have the flush draw with 9 deuce of diamonds. This guy's going to come out and bet half pot, which was like a fourth of our stack. Decided just to go with it. And someone is going to call the all-in on whatever position, early position's going to call. The original raiser's going to fold, and this guy had 3-6, king 10-6. He has 3-6 off. Calls the all-in. We turn a 9 and a river of flush out of there. We end up hitting the money in the $10 mystery knockout. We got ace 9 off. We're going to all in on 4 bigs. Got to all in pretty much any ace with this stack. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to all in. And we're going to get to play for a bounty. And the big blind calls. King 9, king jack. We hit an ace on the turn. Taking them all out. Up to 300K now. And we get a mystery knockout of $4. Sweet. We're going to play another hand in that tournament. We're going to all in the 9s on the big blind, or on the under the gun. But the next to act is going to all in over the top, which is pretty bad. He's not supposed to do that with 8s or 7s for sure. So we're hoping he has 2 overs. And we win, obviously. Or maybe he you know how this game goes. He could just have 7s or 8s. Would love that. Would absolutely love that. I mean, the big blind is sitting out. Maybe he thinks we were just trying to pick it up. Let's see what he has. He's going to have jacks. Not good. We are pretty effed. We are effed. Nothing for us on the river. But hey, we got aces in the 10K chips. We're going to all in under the gun. Let's see what they're going to do. Next tournament we are going to play is probably the early niner. But we're not going to miss the aces, don't worry. See if the early niner will be any more luck to us. Yeah, our bankroll is hurting so bad. Trying to do the bankroll challenge. Freaking sucks at a withdrawal so much. Nah, I've only withdrawn like 200. So, yeah, we're just downswinging like crazy. Queen, king, queen, and queens. We're going to triple it up. Triple up. 30K now. 3x our starting stack. We're going to play another hand in that tournament. We are going to raise 7s. We're also going to defend ace 6. And we're going to call the all-in with 7s. Late position. He has ace 3. We're gonna get another stack. And we get the ace 6 jack board with our ace 6. We're check raising all day here. And he's going to bet pot. We're going to raise him up 3x still, even though it's pot. He's going to call 7 of hearts on the turn. And we're going to overbet jam this. He's going to tank call with king 10 of hearts. Dude bet pot and called a raise on the flop with a gut shot. Turned a flush draw and calls an overbet jam. Disgusting stuff. He hits the river, of course. And we lose. But we're gonna try and come back. We're trying to make the comeback. Hopefully we can come back somehow. All in the king under the gun. Someone's gonna over our isolation raise us. I wouldn't even mind if it went multi-way, to be honest. But he's got ace queen. He hits a queen. No ace or queen. No ace or queen. We're good. Next hand, we have ace 6. We raise the small blind over a limper. Ace 5-4, all spades. We have a 6 of spades and top pair. We're going to bet the flop, and he's going to call. I'm going to try to do some pot control because we want to make the money in this. So we're just going to check the turn. And he's going to bet like a 7th pot, so I'm feeling pretty good. King on the river. We're going to check it to him again. He's going to bet a 6th pot. And yeah, dude, limp called ace queen. So annoying. But we'll try again here. We got the ace jack suited. We're going to raise under the gun. And yeah, you can see we're like 6 away from the money. So far, 1 caller. Anyone else going to call this? We also got ace 4 in the $500. We're going to all in. It's on the button, so we just gotta get through the blinds. Gonna easily fold ace-3. We did end up getting another caller. The guy with the ace-queen limp. Everyone's just tanking. Jeez. Well, the big blind disconnected, so I'm feeling good about the ace-4. An ace-9-7 with the ace-jack suited 4 ways. We got an ace. We're going to bet it. We're going to bet 3,200 again, trying to keep people in with light hands. And our friend 70 is going to call. And we're just going to all in here, trying to take down the pot, basically. And he's going to call with king 7. Dude called the flop with a bottom pair, turns a flush draw, and hits the river again. And we bubble. Completely disgusting stuff. And we're going to easily call an all-in on the big blind with ace-king. We're going to double up in the $500 mystery knockout. And we're going to raise 3x over a limper in the $500 mystery knockout. And we also have kings in the early niner. We're going to raise fat. Two calls with the king queen, 10 7 10. Not much going on there. We're going to probably check this back a lot. He's going to bet 1 blind. And yeah, we're going to float here. We got like 1 in 14 pot odds. Pretty easy call. We're going to turn a queen, and he's going to bet like really small again. And I decided just to all in, trying to make sure I don't give him a chance to get there with whatever he's got. Which he won't, because he folds. We're going to all in over a limp with the ace-10. Blinds are getting fat now in the $500. Oh, and I did miss a double up on the bottom screen. We ended up buying into the $1 knockout or something. Dude sucks out. He called with king 4. So nasty. We end up with the 4s on the big blind. We're going to go with it. We flop a 4 and turn quads. But yeah, on the bottom screen, we did end up picking up a knockout. I don't even remember with what hand. But yeah, we got a double up stack down there as well. And we pick up $1. We're going to go ahead and raise this ace queen. Oh, we got 9s. We are going to probably play another hand in the $500 mystery knockout. King 10-9 with the ace queen, not favorable. Just check it back. Turn is a 10. It's a good check hand because you have showdown with the ace high. He's going to come out and bet 3/4, and I'm not interested enough to call that bet. We're going to all in over 2 limps with the 9s, and we do get some of our chips back. And the blinds are so big. These just taking down them limps helps. Take down some more limps, and we're back in business, baby. Almost at $1 million. But the guy with the king 4 is going to all in this spot. And we got ace king. We're going to try and take him out for once and for all. He's got 3s. And no ace or king. We just can't beat that guy. Just can't beat him. But we're going to try and all in over a limp again. We're just going to come back again. All inning at these limps. Blinds do go up. And this is not a good spot. But basically, I don't know if I'll have a better hand than this by the time the blinds come back around. So I do go for it. Hoping he's got 2 overs or worse. He does have the 2 overs. Good so far. But he hits the river and we go out in like 13th. Close, but not close enough. We're going to have to keep playing. Almost made a final. And we're going to raise aces in the, was it $2 PKO? That's what it is. We get a raise, a call. We're going to re-raise, and the small blind is going to put in a 4-bet. We got aces. I think you know what to do here. All in, baby. He is going to call with the kings. All right, aces versus kings. We got the aces this time. We'll clean them up. 68,000 chips now. Second in chips in the $2 PKO, and we get a second bounty. I think it's the queens that we're focusing on in this spot. We're going to go down to it now. We raised and got 2 calls. And we're going to bet again on the flop. 9-3-2, 2 clubs. We have a queen of clubs. And we're going to get raised by 72 here. No, this is not very good. We have to call, though, for now. And a king on the turn. Not a good turn for us. Unless he has a set, then it'll help us get away from it. And we're just going to call on the turn, making it look like we're going to call on the river. And yeah, we can't call on the river. Freaking 3 clubs. We block the club, but we're still going to fold just because... I felt like I looked like I was really strong calling him down on the raise and the turn, that he wouldn't be bluffing very often. We're going to double up with aces real quick in the event. All in over a raise with jacks versus ace jack, and he hits 2 aces. Going to bust that tournament real quick. And we're going to all in the ace-5. Not going to survive much longer. And it's not looking good. It's not good. Bust that one too real quick. We're going to all in king-queen now on the small blind over a limp. But we also have aces in the 2,000 guaranteed mystery knockout. We're going to raise. And is he going to call? He's going to call with queen jack. And no, it couldn't have been queen jack because we had 100%. Whatever he had. I couldn't see it that well. But what's going to happen with these aces? Raise and a call. They're going to fold. Okay. Ace, jack. I'm all in. Yeah, this set, you wouldn't think this sesh was minus 100. But it was. The ace, jack will double up. But I was focused on this queen 10. I'm going to bet this flop. 74 is going to call, and the turn is another queen. 2 flush draws on board. We have trips with queen 10. I'm going to size up now. Trying to get play for stacks on the river, but he folds. And then we got 10-7 suited. Yeah, we can call here. We're going to flop trips. Triple. Another trips. I'm going to check it to the initial raiser, hoping he c-bets. This is a good board to c-bet. And he does not c-bet, but the small blind is now going to bet. We got an open ender too now on the turn. 9 of hearts. I think I just called. Yeah, I just called. He's going to check now on the river. I think I got a bet small, right? Yeah, we didn't go that small. Hoping he's got a pair of some sort. He does not. He folds. Yeah, I think bet small because when he checks the river, it looks like he's just trying to pick it up on the turn a lot. But we got ace 10 now in the mystery knockout. We raised under the gun. Got 2 calls. Ace 10, 3, 2 hearts, top 2. They both call, and we go on to a king of diamonds turn. 2 flush draws, and queen jack got there. I think we can bet good size here, right? Lots of flush draws are available. Yeah, I'm going to bet 10,000. She should be able to at least play for most of our chips on the river. And the river is a 10 of spade. All the flush draws bricked out. I was thinking about just overbet jamming, but I decided to go with a small bet, giving himself a chance to check raise, which he will not. We're going to all in the ace 10 in the early niner over a limp on the button. The small blind calls. Limper folds. Big blind folds. He has pocket 8s. Jack 3, 3. King 2. We're out. We're going to re-enter it, though. We're going to try again. And we're basically committed in the event now with the ace. It is with ace king, though. 2K, 1K blinds. We have 9K on the big blind. 7K behind. He has ace 8. We flop the king first thing. And we river another king. Double it up. I'm going to all in ace 2 over 2 limps. And this play is really egregious. This dude limp called 3s for an all-in sizing. I don't feel bad at all for sucking out. Dude is crazy to call that. And we're going to go 5x over 2 limps with aces in the mystery knockout. Big blind, small blind fold. Back to the limpers. The first limper is going to call. The second limper is going to call. Queen 4-3 rainbow. This is a good ass flop for queen aces. It would be a really good flop for queens. But with aces, it's still really good. And this guy's just going to lead out jam into us for 3x pot. I had to really think about it, but I decided to go with it because I didn't think he would do that with a set. He actually ends up having the queen jack. And we're good. We're going to go with this ace jack. We only have like 4 bigs in the event over a raise. I don't feel great about this, but hoping he's got like ace 10 or ace 9 or something. Something like that, hopefully. He's got king queen, so a flip. Just no king or queen. No king or queen. We are going to double up. Just barely hanging in there in the event. And this hand, we have kings on the big blind. Early position raise. Button calls. Gets to us on the big blind with king, king. We're just going to rip it. Oh, wait, no, the button raised. Yeah, we're all in. So, yeah, raise, raise, jam. Ace queen and ace king, they block each other's aces, but they fucking get an ace. Now it's for like a chip lead for sure. But we'll try it again. Ace king versus aces versus jacks. Not good for us with the mystery knockout. Lose a bunch of chips there. We are in the money, so that's good.
Because, yeah, probably going to go with this ace 3. It's a horrible spot, but the blinds are too big, and, you know, there's always a world where the one guy folds. We don't see what happens because I was thinking about jamming that ace 5 over 2 limps. But luckily we made the money, so we made our money back at least. And we're going to jam over a raise in the PKO second entry. He's got queens. We flop an ace first thing. No, we're good. And then we are now in the crazy eights, which is going to be the last tournament we enter. After this, no more entries. I mean, we'll re-enter the ones we're in, but we're not going to enter any new ones. Because we end up making a final table soon. It's a pretty good final table run, though. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah, we'll fold this. I think it's the ace-king we're looking at. Okay, yeah, I raised. He's going to jam. We're going to call, and then the under the gun is going to also call. Queens, ace-king, ace-9. Instantly flop the king. Instantly good. We'll triple it up in the crazy eights. And then we're going to pick up queens on the very next hand. Just go do all my other tournaments real quick. Yeah, we're getting pretty close in this. Really close. And it's going to go raise, call, call. We're going to go up 5x here over the calls. 20,000. The guy who had queens last hand is going to go with it. And the calls in the middle are going to fold. He has queen, jack. He does flop a big flop. But we are going to hold. Take him out. And this next tournament hand is going to be in the $2 PKO. We have queen 10. Under the gun limps. I decide I'm going to try and go for this one. And I'm going to go with this queen jack on the bubble in the early niner. Just too low on chips in the early niner. This one, I just was hoping to get it through a lot. But he's going to limp call for his entire stack basically with 6s under the gun. Pretty nasty call there, but it works out for him. And then it's going to tank its way to the big blind who has to call with 6-3. And we're good. We hit it straight. We're going to all in over a 3x raise and a call on the big blind with 10s. And like I said, no more new tournaments. So these are the only 3 left. The mystery knockout, the crazy eights, and the early niner. Which one will I final? He's tanking. He's thinking. Is he going to call it? He's going to call. He has ace-king. No heart. No heart. And we are good. Double it up. And we're going to all in ace-3 under the gun in the early niner. We have hit the money now. And we have 1.5 chips. So it's this hand or the next one. Which this one's pretty good since it has an ace in it. So I go with it. The next to act, though, is going to ISO raise us, which is not good. Because he probably has a good hand. Probably going to be dominated going into this. He has ace-king. We were right, but we flop a flush draw and a 3. And hold. And we're going to raise king-queen, get 2 calls in the crazy eights. It's 10-7-3, not anything good for us, just check it. And then we raised 9s in early position and got 2 calls so far, or 3 calls. Nothing good on that board either. So which one of these hands are we focusing on? I'm kind of confused. Why are we watching this? It's because with Jack 4, we are going to be priced in to call this all in. And this guy all-ins as well, and it's 50K to win 400,000. We are in there. King 8, can't see the other hand. And we hit a straight double knockout. Yeah, that was a fun hand. Back to the 9s, though. Yeah, when he pots the turn, I'm good. But we're going to get an all-in when we have ace-queen. We're going to call, we're going to reshove, ISO shove, over the top of his all-in with ace-queen. Big blind is supposed to go with it. Will he go with it? He is not. King 10 and queen deuce. There's no king or 10. We're good. We take them both out again. And we're going to get a raise from early position. We got ace king on the small blind. We're going to go all in at him. He's going to call with ace queen. This is getting good. Instantly hit a king. 3 million chips in the early niner in a flash. We're going to go to the crazy 8s, and someone's going to raise. We have 9-7 suited in the big blind. I decided to defend it. 7-6-2, not bad for 9-7. We are going to call his bet on the flop. Turn is a 4 clubs, bringing in a flush draw. And I'm probably going to go with this if he goes all in. We still have top pair. Hoping he turned clubs or something. He is going to go all in, and we're going to snap him off, but he does have jacks. It's not good. We lose a lot of chips. And we were priced in here, so I did call with queen 7. I usually wouldn't. He has ace 10, and he's good. So we will take a hit there. But next hand, we're going to pick up the pocket 8s in the small blind. And we'll probably go with this a lot. Because I got chips now. I'm trying to win this shit. It's time to make the money back. That's how I see it. We're going to raise ace-king, obviously, in the mystery knockout. And yeah, now that's this late of position, I'm almost always going with these 8s. Small stack's going to all in. We're going to call. We'll reshove. And he has ace 7. And we hit an 8 on the turn, and we're good. We raised under the gun, and under the gun +1 is going to jam. We have ace-queen suited. We're going to call. He has 10s. Flop to flush draw. Come on. We river a flush. We're going to take him down. And we are now at the final table of the minor niner. We're gonna all in ace-jack under the gun. The big blind is going to call with 10s and get super lucky. And now we got king, queen, and the crazy 8s on the small blind. Versus a raise, we're going to all in. Hoping to get it through some of the time. We're going to get called by the big blind with ace 4. Completely disgusting hand. He is going to win it. We are going to re-enter the crazy 8s, but that's going to be it for that tournament. Because I just bust in a really basic way. This video's long enough. Showed this big fold, almost always going with the ace-queen there, but with all the shorties. Decided to try to play some ICM this time. And I was correct to fold, but it didn't matter that much because we only made one pay jump for like $10. And we go out with the 8-9. And yeah, like I said, the crazy eights didn't go well. We're on the bubble now in this mystery knockout. I'm going to show how this one ends. We don't even make the money after all that. But yeah, if you like this video, make sure you hit like and subscribe. Especially subscribe so you don't miss the next videos, because I'm going to be uploading the cash game video by the end of the week. As